Hello everyone, this is Przemek Chojecki and you're watching my YouTube channel. So in this episode I will try to answer the question, should you do a PhD? Because that's the question I get really a lot of times, basically because I finished my PhD in mathematics, then I was a research fellow at Oxford, and finally I moved to business into computer science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, where I am currently running different projects around that. So the question is, should you do a PhD? And the answer is not that simple. So depending on what you're planning to do next, you either should or should not. And it also depends whether you like doing research, because you'll be doing that a lot. Because basically PhD is about doing your own research and having your own research agenda. So the thing is that the end goal of doing a PhD is actually submitting a dissertation. So that will be a paper from 100 to a couple hundred pages about very particular niche subject. And this will take you a lot of time to accomplish, because first of all, you will need to study this subject in detail, reading everything that people done so far. And then on top of that, trying to answer some unanswered questions so far and producing original research. So that's a really great lesson in patience, in understanding how a given niche is working, how doing research is how doing research is done. So if you want to understand those topics, then definitely a PhD is for you. But if you want to be more practical and if you want to go to business afterwards, then probably PhD is not for you, because PhD is not about practicality most of the time. It's about doing research and understanding really theoretically the whole domain, the whole spectrum of subjects around a particular niche. So you probably won't be really practical during your PhD, and you will have a lot of moments of frustration. So if you really don't love the subject of your PhD, you probably give up at some point, which is also fine. So this is what I would like to say at the very end, is that if you don't know, you think you might like the PhD, you don't know, then actually the best answer is to try to go into one of the graduate programs and see after 1 or 2 years what it's like, and then you can always resign. You can always resign, that nothing's bad is happening. You can always go back to the job market and find something interesting for you. This is probably the best way of understanding whether a PhD is for you or not. But probably you can also figure that out before going to a program. So again, if you like doing research, if you're curious about particular subject, if you want to study that in depth, then PhD is definitely for you. You will spending really months and months and months over learning this particular subject. But if you want to do something more practical, have more impact on the outside world, especially in the more shorter term, then you really should go into business world and try to do something practical there. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be talking much more about doing science, being an entrepreneur, and all that around that. So please keep in touch and see you in the next episode. Thank you.